guys, and thank you for joining me for this week's Plan With Me. This week's Plan With Me is going to be for the first full week of 2022. I'm so very excited to start the new year. I already know that it's just going to be an amazing year, and I'm really looking forward to it. First, I want to talk about the kit that I'm going to use. So the kit that I'm going to be using for this week is my first kit that I have designed, which I am showing here. This kit is, so the clip art is inspired by Luna Lovegood. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, that's what this clip art is from. So like you can see on this washi strip, it has like the Quibbler and stuff in her shoes and quirky colors and her glasses and all that. So, yeah, so this is the first kit that I designed. I'm very excited for it. So this week I'm gonna be using it in my planner, just to get a feel for the stickers, for me to better understand if there's anything that I'm missing on it. So I tried to think about all the things that I use and try to include them in the sheet. And then, so using it for this week will help me really get an idea for if there's anything else that I'm missing or anything that I probably don't need. And then also just to kind of see how it looks. And just because I'm really excited, I'll be kicking off my shop this week. So yeah, so I have, in honor of that, I'll be using the sticker kit. So I'll go ahead and turn it in. For my planners, you can see I still have my Nutcracker cover on it. I really like this cover because I liked the Nutcrackers and the colors, and it actually matches. I got the Sherpa throw that matches it. So I've been kind of reluctant to take it out. I'm not ready to end the holiday season, but I am excited for the new year. So I'll probably be switching this out in the next couple of days. If not, maybe tomorrow, just because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, I probably should have switched it out by now, but yeah, I'll be doing that soon. Whew, sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the page. So here is the week, nice, fresh, ready to get started. So usually the first thing I do is put the date strips on it, but I just realized that I made a mistake on the date strips, which is a good thing that I tried using my stickers now, because I don't even know how it happened on this kit. And I looked on my computer and it's not on the other kits. For some reason, I just swapped out the days on this one. The other kits that I have, I didn't do it on those. So because of that, for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and use washi strips to decorate the edges of the planner, and I'll redo the covers later. I don't want to really deal with it right now for this video because I'm already filming. I'm already getting ready to put my plans down. I'll fix it for the next one, and I'll go ahead and post pictures when it has the date covers on corrected. I can't believe I did that. It's the beginning of the year, and part of me is like already stressing out, but at the same time, it's a good thing that I caught it now on this kit. And I think it's because it was the first one I did. And I think I must have caught it in another one and then changed it. But I don't know why I didn't go back and fix it on this one. But it's fine. I hadn't printed out all of these yet anyways. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that afterwards. I'll go back on and I'll fix that portion. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put washi strips to decorate it. And I'm just going to leave the date covers that are on it. And then when I add the other ones to this kit, I'll take the updated pictures with it, corrected. So I'm kind of stressed out and don't really know what happened. I do know what happened really. When I was designing this kit in particular, I was not feeling well. This break, we all got sick with just some kind of virus. It was like a stomach bug. We were all down. We were down for a couple of days. We're all feeling better now, and we've been hydrating and drinking Pedialytes and all that kind of stuff to feel better. But when I was still sick and was still designing this kit, so I think that's kind of what happened. But I'll go ahead and I'll go back and I'll correct that. And that one's not a big deal. That's actually a simple change, and as long as my stickers are the sizes that I wanted and everything, I'm still okay. It's just a little frustrating. I can't believe that I didn't see that, but it's not a big deal. Worse things have happened, right? So I put this date strip on the top, the date strip on the bottom. These extras, I had taken them off, but I'm going to put them back in just to decorate the sidebar as well, so that it matches this outline. And so I had stuck them to another sheet of paper on the side, but these stickers are reusable. So actually, I'm not going to put that one yet. They are reusable, so it's not that big of a deal that if I stick them on somewhere and take them off, they come off really easy. I think, does this one fit? Actually, this one was intended for up here. And put that there, and then put this one here. Nope, move it to the side. See, it's reusable, so it really comes off really easy. Okay, so that's there. The next thing I'm gonna do is I wanna put my to-do sticker, and that I wanna put right here. There you go, to-do. And then I have the sidebar check boxes so that I can write my to-dos on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there also. Like I mentioned, we've all been kind of sick, so my voice is all over the place. But no, we're feeling better overall. I think last night, so I started feeling sick first, me and my oldest daughter, and then we were able to get past it. And then after that, my other daughter and my husband started feeling bad, and he was still feeling bad since yesterday, so he's had it for like a couple of days. My youngest daughter, she has not been sick at all, thankfully, so she's been okay. And last night, my son, he actually started not feeling well, and he actually started throwing up. Poor baby, he was freaking out. That's never happened to him before, so he was just very fussy because he was panicking. He didn't understand what was going on, which, I mean, like I said, he's never been sick, so it makes sense why he was panicky. But he got better. We were with him all last night. We had to basically sit up with him and rock him around and stuff because he wasn't feeling well. But he was able to finally sleep through the night, and he feels better now. For the other ones, they got over it within a couple of hours. That's the weirdest part, is that it seems that most people got over it like a couple hours in our family. And there are a few other ones who got it worse, that it was lingering. So my oldest brother is one of them. He was not feeling well at all. So he actually ended up going to the doctor. He scheduled a doctor's appointment since he wasn't feeling well. And then they told him, yeah, that it's just a virus that's going around, to make sure that he stays hydrated, that's their main concern. And other than that, it just kind of has to take its course. So for him, though, he was really, really sick. He was vomiting a lot. They prescribed him anti-nausea medicine. He's feeling better in the sense that, like, he still feels like weak and stuff since he was a couple of days throwing up and sick, but he doesn't feel like throwing up with anything anymore. Like, he was so bad that, like, every little smell or whiff of food or whatever just would, like, send him off the edge. But he's feeling a lot better now, and he was actually able to hold down. He started drinking some chicken broth just to kind of get something in him. But the doctor told him that if he didn't eat, it wasn't that big of a deal, not to worry about it, that his main concern should be to make sure that he's hydrating. So that's what he did. Okay, let me see. So I got the main parts down that my planner that I usually put down. Okay, so I'm going to put, this week, the girls don't have school for Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going to want to mark that down. How do I want to do it? I think I'll do it with one of these. So I have this one. So yeah, they don't go back to school until Wednesday. So they'll be off Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to mark that. I do go back to work on Monday, but they won't be in school. So they'll be with my mom. So I want to make sure that I'm noting that in my planner. Let's see. Sorry, it's been a rough start, and it's so crazy because I was so excited for this week. I was so excited for the start of the year, but I was kind of pushing it a little bit because I know I'm not feeling well. Well, I know I haven't been feeling well. Now I'm recovering, feeling better, but still. But it's going to come together. Watch. So far, so good. Good. So far, so good. Yes. So far, so good. My date strips, I'll have to reprint them, but that's not a big deal. And then if I decide to put them on here, I still can because they're removable. These stickers, I made them and I wanted them to be small, but I might adjust the size on them because I didn't want them so big because I don't want them to take up as much space. But now I'm thinking I might want them a little bigger, so I'll probably end up resizing these as well. So you'll see that finished product later. Yeah, so this is really just, I wanted to make sure that I got a feel for how the kit fits first. And then that way I can decide if that's how I want to finalize it, which is really good because now I'm able to put some notes and stuff and know things to look out for. Since it's my first time creating the kits, you know, obviously there should be some room for error, and I did leave room for error. So it's a good thing that I'm looking at those things now. My second oldest daughter, she has cheer. What pen do I want to use? I'm going to use a blue. She has cheer Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5:30 to 7. So I want to make sure that I mark that down. This one I got to move to the side because my other daughter also has practice. So I'm going to put that here. And then this one, I'm going to put it on the side too, just in case. Okay. And then this is going to be mini makers. And so I'm going to write that there. Okay. So that's the oldest daughter's cheer. My second oldest cheer practice. This will be their private lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that. And so I got this pen from Erin Condren. I think it was in one of the surprise boxes, I believe, one of the recent ones. And it's pretty cool because it has like a pen marker, whatever, on one side, a fine, and the other one, it has like the asterisk, like dot type pens, but it has like the shape. And so I wanted to go ahead and try it in this kit for their private lessons. Now that I put it, I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm going to write it on there anyways. Just because I thought that the color would go, because it's pink and this is real pink themed. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. So that's for the private lesson. And then, yeah, that's not too bad. I can deal with that. That's okay. The next thing I'm going to put is my other daughter's practice. Well, I'll put the baby's practice. So I'm going to put that there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the same blue one to write the line down. Just since I'm already using the blue for the line down. So it's the whole blue and pink theme. So there's her practice. The gym doesn't open until Tuesday. So Monday they won't have their practice that they usually have. So we'll be back in the gym on Tuesday. Wednesday they do have their tumble class again. Well, I'm going to do it with, hold on. I changed my mind. Okay. I'm going to put her practice with the blue, and then I'm going to put their tumble class with the pink since I used the pink for my other daughter's tumble class. So there you go. Tumble class. Then let me go ahead and write that. So it's going to be hard to write it like that. Okay. So this is tumble class. And this is rebellion. Let me see. There you go. I had put my thumb marks on there. And then I'm going to write down the length with, is this this is a side. I always forget that these are like dual-sided. So I'm going to do that there. And then I'll do it on this one too. Okay. So there's that. So on Sunday, again, they have a private. So their private's at 5. There you go. That time it was better. I think it's just the way you press on it. It's so weird. And then put the blue one for her practice. So here I'll write private, and here I'll put rebellion. Okay. And then let me mark the line down. So currently I've been using, geez, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, multiple planners. I have a planner for work and a planner for personal, obviously. That can never change. I originally thought like, okay, well, I'm gonna use the A5 planner to carry around since it's a little smaller, and then my life planner will primarily be at the house. So that's kind of what I've been doing. This has been our big catch-all. I have it on my desk. It's displayed up in case anyone wants to see your schedule. And then I have my daily duo at home. I mean, my daily duo. Yeah, my A5 daily duo in my bag since it was a little smaller, and I would jot down everything daily. But now I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of am thinking that I want to just move back to just using my 7x9 life planner. And that's kind of been my goal of what I've been thinking lately. But to do that, blocking off all of this just takes up so much real estate that might not even be necessary to lose for no reason. I mean, if I make a sticker or something up here that just shows my work schedule, I can kind of add bullet lists and stuff here daily that I need to do in my personal life, like I mentioned, not work. And I'm kind of thinking that's where I want to go, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But that was kind of the thinking in putting these, because I think I want to add them here, add them down here so that I can go ahead and jot notes there. So I think that's what I want to end up doing. So I'm just going to kind of try it out, just kind of see how it looks. So I'm thinking I'm going to do something like this with my bullets, and then I'll write my note on top, to do. I'll go ahead and write it now since I'm already doing it. And maybe I'll just lay out these first 4 days. Sorry, I'm kind of really slow in thinking on it because I'm not 100% sure. But you know what? I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to try it for this week because that was my whole intention. And it's just always nerve-wracking to like switch the way you're doing things. And you get so used to a routine in your planner and the way you plan things. But sometimes even if it's not working, you're just still reluctant to change. But I think I do want to change it. And so far already, I'm already liking how this is looking. And I think that I should start the new year without the 2 planners since I intend to get rid of the other planner. I just don't think it's really that beneficial to have the multiple planners for personal life. I mean, I know the other one is a little easier to carry, but I've just always been a fan of this hourly layout and the way it comes out. What did I start on 10? Of this, yeah. So I've always been a fan of this hourly layout, and I used to make more use of it because it was the only planner I was using. But since I was like, oh, well, it's a little bigger, it's a little bulkier, maybe I should switch out. So I did that, and then I just feel like I don't use this one as much as I want to because it is my preferred planner. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have my to-do list there. There's a couple of them that I put crooked though. And like I mentioned, these stickers are removable, so I can just go ahead and take them off and try and straighten them out. But even removable can't fix the fact that I'm just not coordinated, but I'm just not that, I don't know. I have trouble laying things down flat. Okay, so there's my to-dos there for the week. So that's going to be good. And those, I'm not going to fill out there. That's kind of something I do during the day. I fill out anything that I need to do, anything that comes up. That's how I've been using my A5. That those are kind of like I plan through daily. But there'll be major tasks and things I need to do that I always put on my sidebar here that I would still include on the sidebar. So these are just general things I already know that's going to happen, and this is like on a day-to-day basis. And the reason I'm doing Monday through Thursday is because those are the days that I kind of had been using my A5 here I always get to jot down anything I want anyways, and I don't work, so it's not that big of a deal. And actually, I think that I'm going to add the background to the weekend banner, because that was the whole intention of making sure I have the washi. It's because I'd done that before and I really liked how it looked, so I want to do it again. So I'm going to go ahead and put the strip behind it. So there's my weekend banner. So I did get nervous, so I had forgot that I wanted to put that in the back, but I like the way it brings it out. And I just think it looks super cute when it has like something in the background as opposed to just the weekend on there. No school, my to-dos, cheer practices, cheer. The goal is to make sure that I'm checking into my budget every Thursday, because that's usually before the next payday comes. So it just kind of helps like true up everything from the week before and all the expenses from the week before. And then Friday is basically when the week starts. Budget check-in / film video. I'll do my budget check-in on Thursday and I'll film my plan with me on Tuesday. Okay, so next thing is, the only other things to put on here is laundry day, which I'm going to make on Saturday. So this will be laundry day. And we have kind of been with the idea that we're going to continue to separate clothes per person, and then everyone's kind of got to put away their own clothes. Like I'll wash the load, but they'll have to put it away. So there's laundry day. So that'll be Saturday. I'll be separating all the clothes and washing each person's load, and then they got to put it away. And then Friday will be cleaning day. And I already know that I want to create a checklist for that, and I'll fill it in later, of just kind of the major things that I need to make sure I get done that I focus on. And that one's going to be the other long checkbox, because, well, obviously, since we do the bulk of our cleaning on one day, there's just a lot of things that end up having to get done. We try and keep up and pick up the house throughout the week, and then we try and do like when we cook and we use dishes, my husband will put them in the morning in the dishwasher before he takes off to work and stuff like that. But there's still major cleaning that has to be done the weekend, so that'll be our cleaning day. That'll be that there. And then another thing is meal prepping, and I always do that on Sunday, and that will not change. So I'm going to do my meal prep on Sunday for the week, especially since, you know, things are going to be officially back to normal by the end of this week. I'll add my meal prep. There we go. Meal prep right there. And is there anything else missing? Oh, and then ordering groceries. So I'm going to do my budget check-in on Thursdays. We get paid on Fridays, and I'm kind of trying to, so I'll go into it more in my budget videos, but I'm trying to focus on a weekly flow of income and trying to do that whole every dollar concept and all that. So it's like this week I'll get paid and I know how much I'm taking out of that, and I throw it in like that, as opposed to doing it monthly. Because I feel like right now where we are, when we try to do it monthly, like, no, okay, we're gonna spend, let's say, $600 on groceries or something. We're not doing really good at like controlling how much it is weekly, and we kind of spend more up front, and towards the end it's like, oh man, how much do we have left? So we're gonna be doing it weekly, to where it's like, okay, we have $200 for the week or $150 for the week, and then so we know we have $150 to spend that week, and make sure we stayed in our $150, just to kind of help making sure that we're averaging it out for the whole month, just to kind of keep us a little bit more in check and balanced, at least in the starting portions. And I know that, like I said, the past couple months are an exception because of the holidays, but still, because of the way the past 2 months went, we're going to be doing it weekly. So because of that, I'm going to make sure that after I do this, like our budget check-in, I know I get paid Fridays, and I know exactly how much we're going to get paid Fridays beforehand. I think on Thursdays will be when I order groceries to pick up on Friday. And then when I pick it up, that's when it's charges. So it'll be off the next week's budget. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna put my order groceries sticker there. And then I want to stick with ordering groceries because I feel like, and I don't think it's like a mystery. I think everyone kind of goes through this. When you go to the grocery store, you buy a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need at all. But it's like you go and then it's like you're hungry or something, or everything looks good. So you just start picking up more things than you even need. So I want to make sure I order so that we're also controlling how much we're spending on groceries, because when we go to the store, then we're like, oh, look, this looks good. Oh, look, this looks good. And then we're buying stuff that we don't even need. So I want to order groceries because all the major places that we go to, well, we order groceries from Walmart a lot, but Walmart, Sam's, and I'm not sure if Costco does it. I'll have to check Costco. A lot of them let you order just for curbside pickup. Sam's does for sure. That's who we do a lot. So I'll just order and then we'll pick it up. And then that way we avoid going into the store and spending more money than we're supposed to. So I want to kind of set me up for success this week. And since I want to put everything in this planner and I want to make sure that I'm jotting down all my notes, I want to make sure that I use all the space for being able to write things down. And I think I've done a good job at that so far. But what I also think I want to do is that since I will be ordering groceries this week, that means I'm going to have to meal prep. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. So this will be my meal prep section. And then so I'll start jotting down what I want to do for next week. And then when I do order groceries and meal prep, we'll also include prepping any things for these meals that I'll have to do ahead of time. So there's been times, and that's what I want to kind of get back to since we're going to get really strict with the budget, that there's certain meals that I'm able to prep and freeze ahead of time. And then we can just stick in the oven that day. So if it's a long day, like Wednesday is our long day. If I made, like, let's say I want a lasagna, a casserole, something, I can make it on Sunday and then stick it in the freezer. And then Wednesday we just pop it in. So I think that's kind of the goal I want to start with this year, is kind of trying to make sure that my meal prep includes our lunches for the week and then any meal prep for dinner, so that we don't stray from eating at home and ordering out. So I want to add one of these stickers in here just because, since I did struggle a little bit in this planner video, because trying to get used to everything, catching mistakes, and trying to making sure that I'm set for my shop release and I don't have these issues. I'm kind of glad that I caught them now so they're not issues later. I want to add that inhale exhale because I know I started off this video a little bit rough because I was so nervous, and then I caught a mistake first thing off the bat, which is what the point is. That's what you want to do. You want to find mistakes so you know how to fix things, right? And you know you get them out before you even release to people. So that was a good thing, but I got nervous. So it took a little longer to start off, and I think I was a little slow in this video just because my mind was all over the place. Inhale, exhale. I'm gonna add that sticker there because it's perfect to tell me to relax, that it's okay. This was my first kit and I can fix it by the time I release to everybody. And there's nothing like actually trying to use it in a spread, because I can like form fit in a planner all day, but if I don't actually use it while I'm planning, I don't know what I need and what I don't need. So I think that was really, really good that I did it that way. And although I was a little nervous, it'll be fixed by next time, and it'll be perfect by the time I release, because now I already know the notes of the things that I need to correct and the things that I need to do. So yeah, that's my plan with me. Thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at Plan with Soto. And yeah, so look for more videos, especially kicking off the year. I know that I'm going to be doing my budget planning video as far as like my thought process. That one's already been going through editing. I'm going to do my my 2022/January budget video. That'll be going up. And then I'll be doing a video just kind of going over some of the releases from my shop, and then that'll be where I include a code for, if you watch my videos, you'll get the code in the video so you can get a discount when my shop opens. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.